I'm single because I have 5 kids.
Stepdaddy applications now being accepted.
It's been over a year since I've been intimate with anyone.
How many kids does a female have to have for you not to be interested in her? 1.
Women with kids and women over the age of 50 is fighting it hard to date. The reason being is most men have realized there's no benefit in dating single mothers. They gain absolutely nothing from that. They have no authority over the child. They can't discipline the child if they step out of place. It's just a losing battle.
Single mothers are literally the worst parents on the entire planet. That's the first thing. And statistics back that. So over 70% of young men that grow up under a single mother in particular, end up in prison. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, 68% of young women that grow up under a single mother in particular end up a single mother herself. But when it comes to a 2-parent family and a single father household, a young man has a 90% chance of never going to prison. And that is one of the biggest differences why we men have to go get our children from these freaking women. That is an issue, because the reason why so many of us are messed up is because we were all, or most of us, were raised by women, which are the worst parents on the entire planet, statistical wise.
Oh my god, why are you single? You're too pretty to be single. Why are you single? I'm single because I have 5 kids.
I've just come to the conclusion I'm done being single. Stepdaddy applications now being accepted from anyone. If
He texts back, okay, sounds good. Got to thinking about it, and I'm not trying to f with a single mom anyways. Glad I dodged that bullet. It sounds like a show.
The loneliness of being a single mom hurts. It's been over a year since I've been intimate with anyone. I'm at the point now where I don't even remember what it's like to kiss someone. Now that my daughter and I are a package deal, I have to be extra selective of any dude I choose to bring into my life from this point forwards, because it's gonna affect her too. It's just a lot sometimes. The loneliness is a lot. And
How many kids does a female have to have for you not to be interested in her? 1.
For real, like 1.
2, and that shit is dub.
These women have allowed unqualified men to have access to their womb. This is just the results of their actions. They were probably partying and letting loose when they were younger without thinking of the risk that comes with their decision. And now, they're struggling to find a suitable man. But they have a bigger competition in their hands.
Tiffany's no longer my girlfriend.
Thank God, dude. That woman was the craziest person I've ever met in my
Oh,
life.
hold up. We're engaged now. She's my fiance. She's no longer my girlfriend. She's my fiance.
What the hell, Mike?
I am so sorry that she's your fiance. Bye.
Oh my god!
What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair, and it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
When a woman has a preference, they be like, "You go girl, you deserve it," and nobody shames them for that. This woman was turned off because this man does not want to date a single mother. Being raised by a single mother and dating one is 2 different things. They do not fall under the same category. They play 2 different roles. I don't see the comparison.
Why did you leave your last relationship, your ex?
Because I'm a single mom and his family didn't approve of me being a single mom.
Hold on, what you mean? So,
And he's a 31-year-old man. And
hold on. So it matters what they said?
to him it did.
But why did it matter to you?
Why do you think I'm out of it?
I don't know, but you love something, don't you fight for it?
I did. I fought as much as I could fight, but if he's not fighting with me, then
You didn't fight hard enough, baby.
no, I did. Trust me. It was 3 years I fought. But there's just a certain point of respect that I have to have for
I
myself.
got 10 in mind.
So
You fought for 3, I fought for 10.
created a generation of narcissistic women. And what's happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices. Every poor choice is glamorized. So if you want to be a sex worker, it's great. If you want to post in bikini pictures online, it's fine. If you want to be with it, every poor choice is glamorized. And every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent it happening. And so what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project. And so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist. He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I. And unfortunately, we've got an online market that caters to that wounded woman, that caters to that entitled woman, and caters to that narcissistic woman. And it's so wild to me that so many women talk about narcissism, but the society today is just catering to narcissistic women. If I post a picture online, a bikini picture online, there's nothing my husband can do that could compete with that level of accolade.
Attention.
Impossible.
The compliments,
The
the attention,
compliments,
the messaging, the you're so sexy and beautiful,
Yeah.
and all these different things from thousands or potentially
Around
millions
the
of
world,
men
around the world.
who have money and all these things.
Yeah, and there's nothing he can do. He can't post online and get the same reaction. And more so, he can't give me the same level of validation. So what's happened is we've created a setup in society that means men have to compete with a level of validation they can't compete with.
That was beautifully said. Nothing but the truth.